Hello.
Hi.
You wanted
Okay.
to meet me?
Yeah, about this multi-dimensional thing that you mentioned yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, why I asked you to meet there because, well, follow me.
Ah, interesting. Clever way.
Yep. Uh-huh. That's where I settled in for, like, a certain time period before, like, I could repair my watches. But yeah, this is pretty much where I live. Like, back up, there's like the books, diaries I keep. Not much, but still. And there is like main house. There's an enchantment room with loads of mending books if you need them there, like right there. Uh,
Intriguing.
yeah, there's like furnaces and stuff, and there are some villagers. And we won't mention that.
Wow,
Um,
you've progressed quite a bit.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. There's nether portal, and down below there is like a little laboratory that I wanted to start to investigate why I can't find the pure gold in this timeline, but I didn't even finish it yet. But like, you can open, and then it closes with this sound. Yeah.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Very intriguing.
Yep.
Well,
So
you already got a peek of my house yesterday.
I did. Yeah, I saw it.
I didn't show
Oh,
you all the things, but I showed you what was important.
yeah, and about this important thing, you told me that you can like travel through dimensions and that there are different versions of people and those things, right?
Yep.
And I like we all know that multiverse is like the concept where some people might be a lot different than they are in our timelines or
Mm-hmm.
universes, and I was just trying to ask about, have you met other like versions of me? And
No, not yet. Normally with travelers, we're sort of like unique beings, I suppose. Like, if you're like someone like me who creates clones of themselves, yeah, you'll meet other versions of me. But
mhm.
most travelers, from what I'm aware, that don't have that system set into place, there's only one of them. You can't find another version of them across universes. It's a little fun quirk.
Yeah, it's just that I travel to like timelines, and it affects the like timeline, like original one.
Mm-hmm.
So if I travel, let's say if I travel to the prehistoric times and I kill all the dinosaurs by myself, there will be nothing for the meteor to kill, and no life will be like alive. Let's say that, and that will affect the past timelines
True.
that go after this,
Mm.
and
True. In
that's
In cases
the
like that,
thing.
normally travelers, if someone truly messes up a timeline a lot, that like fundamentally changes it. Normally, the fates just send someone else to go fix it.
That's what concerns me, because if multiverse thing is actually real, and you say that it's real, then there is a version of me that can that wants to mess up timelines and can end the timelines, and that's what concerns me.
You don't have to worry about that too much because I doubt this version of you can beat some of the more powerful time travelers, like me, for example, because
How
I was kind of put at the top of everything. So far, I haven't met a traveler who's more powerful than me. So,
how how many travelers even are there?
well, not that many, honestly, because from what I've learned, at the very least, there's two ways a traveler can be created. The way I was created, which was essentially the fates just pluck someone out of their world who they see as someone who could mentally suit the position of a traveler, and they give them the powers of a traveler. And the second, which is being biologically related to a traveler, like I know I have several children who gained my time traveling abilities, but it is at a weaker scale.
Wait, you have kids?
Yes.
Okay, let's not talk about that, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Remember, I'm not as young as I look.
I know. How do I learn to travel to dimensions? If that's possible, I mean. And, okay, answer this first, and then I'll ask the second question.
Well...
Is there a way I can learn?
Well, technically with that, normally you sort of just get the ability randomly. There's not a specific way to learn. I mean, I didn't fully start off with the whole, like, timeline shenanigans. I just got shoved into different dimensions willy-nilly until I found a way to control that thing. Which I can't really describe. It just sort of happened, you know?
Well, I travel, like, willingly through timelines. I mean, I can either stay at one timeline and then, like, travel. But, like, the thing is, I can't travel now because my watch is broken, and it's okay if I could have repaired it with some, like, material, but what I need is pure gold, not some gold that is like just like this gold, the pure gold, and in every timeline there is one, but in this timeline with this infection going on with the virus that struck the land, I don't seem to to be able to find this material. Do you know anything about that?
No, not really. I've met a few travelers who have attached their powers to inanimate objects. But normally said inanimate objects are quite easy to craft. They don't need a specific type of substance like yours does. Normally it's something... the way I've learned it from travelers I've met is normally when they're in a new world and they create a sort of copy of the item they attach themselves to, they normally just have to add a bit of themselves to it, like blood or something, to infuse it with magic. With me, I guess my powers are attached to myself. I can't really move them on something else to travel. They're attached to my soul. That's why I can't get rid of my soul. Because it would be far too powerful if someone got their hands on my soul, because then they'd have my powers.
Someone can get their hands on the soul? Is that even possible?
Yeah, there's dimensions where that happens. Ever heard of demons?
Oh, I have.
Yeah, demons in certain universes have the ability to steal other people's souls or just get them from the willing participant, but thanks to the fate, I can't do that. My soul can't be taken from me or willingly given by me. It's attached to myself, I guess. I can't get rid of it. I cannot just be given to something else, because otherwise that would be far too dangerous and far too much of a risk.
So, what about this, like, machine that you keep in your basement? Does it work, or are you corruption? But I didn't build it yet. But yeah. What I found about Darius Locke is that he is lead of Shadow Collective, I think.
Ah, fun.
And that's what people said. Yeah. Not much.
Amusing. Yeah. Isn't that the group we have to do the initiative day for?
It is, yeah.
Fun.
These creatures are so goddamn.
Interesting.
And there's my one, like, of the many diaries. It's like 2006 705th, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it
Oh.
says there.
Normally, I don't have all my diaries on me because if I did, I wouldn't be able to carry anything else. Hence why I have my little pocket dimension for that.
That's convenient.
Yep.
I just keep them on these lecterns or chests.
Yeah, because unfortunately when you get to my age, you get memory issues. So either you get journals or you forget stuff, which isn't the best when you are in charge of making sure universes don't self-destruct. Gets handy when you have pocket dimensions to keep everything. I have my own little diary for this world specifically in my base. But since I only came to this world recently, I don't have too much in it just yet. Not that much has happened that's interesting, to say the least.
Well, you can take my diary if you want to read through what I've found about this world so far. If you would like. Yeah, you can take this diary as well. That one. I write down about people in this diary.
Interesting. Here you go. Hello?
Oh, hi. What happened? What?
Oh, you're the new dude, Pink Matt.
Who?
Hmm?
Never mind. What happened? What?
Oh,
I think.
But she told you about us, so you probably haven't put two and two together yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Nice to meet you.
Hope.
I guess. Hope. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Hope.
So this is the new world Pink's gotten herself into. Fun. It's a shame it's not one of the nation worlds. We could have started a war then.
I don't think we can. Like, there's already a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, the corruption, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can still see everything she goes about, so I know everything that's been going on. It's quite boring, honestly. War could spice it up, but there's not really any nations, which is a shame.
Well, no, it's not like you can create nations in a post-apocalyptic world, you know?
True. That's annoying. War is fun. Anyway, you're the inexperienced time traveler she met.
Just time traveler, but okay. Yeah, that's me.
Well, you're the one who's connecting your powers to a watch thing that you have difficulty fixing in different timelines, so yes, unexperienced.
Well, only in this timeline I'm struggling to fix it, but yeah, you could say that, I guess.
Yeah.
So, do I show you around or?
Nah, it's fine. I saw everything from when Pink was in control.
Oh. So
Yeah.
not only you talk and she hears it, you also see what she sees, okay?
You do realize I can hear you talking to yourself right now?
I know.
Interesting, and you thought Pink was crazy when she mentioned us. I mean, honestly, valid response.
Oh.
So, you haven't gotten the system that Pink has yet, have you? Otherwise, you'd be a bit more crazy.
What system? This personality system?
Yep.
I mean, I'm not training personalities. I'm training on myself whenever I like.
Yeah, your physical appearance. I figured that.
Disguises. Yeah.
So you don't. Interesting. So yeah, you definitely are inexperienced. A couple of travelers I met that are more to our league normally have different personalities and physical appearances. They don't just change their body willy-nilly.
I mean, I can just snap my fingers and I'll change my disguise. That's not that much of a like deal. I mean, I can.
Yeah, but you see, you're running from that like stupid organization that Marilyn had to deal with, aren't you? The one who's hunting down travelers.
Yeah, this TAO or whatever.
Intriguing.
I,
Also, a bit of a
I found
stupid
their
name.
gear in this timeline.
Oh, fun. That means they must have been here as well, probably waiting for us.
Probably, but they appear to be dead.
If
That I
there's still some remains, I'm sure I can let Marilyn out and she can deal with them.
No. We already have the corruption thing going on, and it probably will.
Oh, don't worry. Marilyn's not so much. She doesn't like war as much as I do. She more likes the taste of blood. Not so much the war bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and quick thing Pink seems to have forgotten to mention. Oh. Didn't know that could happen. Interesting. If Rosa ever takes control, if you let anyone harm her, we're all coming for you.
Ooh, wait. What?
Rosa, the...
yeah, Rosa, yeah, I know, but so if anyone else, but not me, hurts her, you will be coming for me.
More like if Rosa takes control while we're around you, and you end up letting people harm her, then we'll be coming for you. This sort of applies to everyone, really. Rosa's the innocent one, so... She's like, what, 12?
She's 12.
Yep.
Not 12 like appearance, like
12 as in actual
like
age. Yeah. She's pretty young. There's younger personalities, but she's the one that's the most powerful out of all of them. Makes sense.
Oh, not only she's the youngest, she's the most powerful also, huh?
No, she's the most powerful of the youngest, of the younger aged personalities. Because she's from, well, universe is she from again? Oh yeah, she was from the universe where she's basically like King Arthur. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah, I've met him before, yeah.
Yeah, she's basically him in that world. So, yeah, so she can be deadly, but she's really just quite wholesome. So, we protect her, because otherwise she gets herself into a lot of trouble. She's too trusting.
Okay.
Basically a child version of Pink, which can be annoying.
And what version of Pink are you?
Well, it would sort of ruin the fun if I told you. It's funnier for you to figure it out, or for one of the other ones to tell you. Even then, they don't really know what world I'm from, because I'm one of the older ones. Anyway, Pink hasn't shown you the rest of her place, right?
Yeah, she didn't. She only showed me, like, the machine.
The important parts, yes, that's what she said. Yeah. Since she doesn't want feel the need to show you the rest of the places, to annoy her, I'm gonna show you. Come on.
Oh, okay. She insisted on talking to me about something important, so I think she was focused on this machine more than showing me around.
Yeah, so this is sort of the public storage to trick people into thinking we're noobs.
I mean, it looks like you're noobs because you have no stuff in there at all.
Then there's bed, and then there's there's our lovely little tower where we can spy on people from.
Do spy on people. Okay, I'm not the one to ask. I do it myself, but I mean, I do it because I have to.
Anyway, you probably know about the whole carpet reveals trapdoor thing. Up,
I
down.
know about it. Yeah, I know. There actually were people. Okay, I'll tell you about this.
Yeah,
later.
they follow. They probably found Pink's nether entrance. She didn't clean up that well. Anyway, that's little axolotl buddy.
Quite fascinating creatures.
This is a whole nether portal room. That's the whole like
What is this panel?
machine dial we used to set up this to go to a specific area. It doesn't really work if you adjust it now because we sort of stuck it permanently. Little farm. And then this is the main room she didn't show you. This is sort of like her office with her whole like diary thing. That's the wolf she met
Office
yesterday.
is not in the pocket dimension. Okay. Oh, the dog.
Yeah, this one's not in the pocket dimension because she's been riding in it. Because it's for this world.
Okay.
And she's been having issues with her powers here, so no use in shoving into the pocket dimension. I think that's mostly. You saw the whole machine room. I actually need to check how that is, because I'd rather it not be broken.
And there were people, but they didn't like look anything. However, they tried to activate it by placing this button and trying to let it up, but it didn't work.
Of course it didn't. Only travelers of Pink's level can activate portals like this.
Oh.
Even you
Oh,
couldn't
really?
activate it.
Oh, okay.
That's why it probably only looks like glass to you. That's how it looks to other people.
Okay.
Normally, when we activate it, it looks like a pink version of the nether portal, essentially.
Like lighter than this, okay.
Yeah, with like the swirls and stuff.
I mean, I see swirls, but it looks more like, you know, yeah, like glass, like I said. But, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty much most of it. Pink had to do some adjustments. Hence why there's now loads of nether stuff.
Oh,
Do you have carrots?
I have back at my base.
Oh, so you've
Yeah.
acquired carrots already. That's good.
I mean, I have like almost every single crop that is good in this world.
Pink was too lazy to go find all the crops. We got carrots from a zombie.
Oh.
Yep.
Good. I get potatoes from zombies. Well, I could help her with supplies if she would need.
It's not really a case she can't do it. It's more like she's just lazy. She doesn't like mining.
What about you?
I prefer chaos. Marilyn's the one who does mining for therapy.
Okay.
You know how when you do a repetitive action several times it becomes almost relaxing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
mining is to Marilyn. Helps her quench the bloodthirst. Yeah, good
For me,
luck
it's
if you
riding
ever...
these tires.
Yeah, good luck if you ever meet Marilyn. She's the most dangerous out of us. After all,
What you said.
her clone's the only one who actually gained sentience.
Okay.
That's why she's the most dangerous, because she figured out who she was. That's why Pink had to personally come over there and slap some sense into her, essentially. That's like one of the few times Pink's returned to a world before, like after she left. You're probably wondering why in the world I'm giving you all this information.
Yeah.
Because it annoys Pink, of course. It's funny seeing her annoyed. And she can't really do anything about me because, ooh, I'm stuck to her personality.
But she's like you right now, so she hears everything, she feels everything, and
Yep.
like this. Okay.
She's
That's quite funny.
essentially, like, I guess you could say it's like being a spectator in your own head.
Yeah. Kind of.
Normally she only does this when, like, there's issues with the voices. I'm the one who keeps them incensed because if Marilyn had her way, they'd all be screaming bloody riot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially out of us, I'm the sensible one. Rosa's the wholesome one that must be protected. And Marilyn is the most dangerous one who likes killing people. Only people who get on her nerves, though, so I wouldn't suggest annoying her.
Oh. Yeah.
But she probably won't kill you straight away, because since you're a traveler, she'll probably mess with you a bit. That's what she likes doing.
So travelers can't kill travelers. So fate can be like, oh, you're a time traveler. Oh, and one day be like, oh no, you're you're no longer immortal, or you're no longer a time traveler, and just kill you or something.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I mean, that's only like the main three. The other ones are too weak. Have you met them yet?
Not quite. I don't know.
Fascinating.
Can they possess different forms, like disguises or something?
Yeah, I mean, their most well-known form is, you know, the whole Greek mythology thing? I don't know if you guys
Yep.
have. Yeah, you know the fates in that? The one with the wool and the needles and then the scissor?
I guess.
That's what the three major fates are.
Mm-hmm.
They are universal beings that decide everything. From how someone lives their life to how they die. And then there are the smaller, weaker fates who normally just are in charge of universes and deciding that particular universe's fate. Some can be rebellious, and that's when we come in. That's why bad shit happens. The fate in charge of the universe got pissed off. They're quite interesting people. Really posh and snob, but interesting people nonetheless.
Yeah, interesting indeed.
Interesting you haven't met them yet, though. I would have figured a traveler even...
Okay, so you were telling me about that. Wow, it's interesting how you didn't met them because, well, traveler, like you would think that traveler would have met them, like.
Yeah,
but
travelers are normally made by them. That's why. Because that's how Pink was made, at the very least. She was just chilling in her own world before the fates were like, hey, you look like you'd be a good traveler. Plucks out of world.
Wow.
Yep. She still has a bit of a grudge over that, but honestly, it's been trillions of years. Her parents are probably dead, so...
Okay.
Yeah, because they normally make travelers. They're the ones who give travelers their abilities. Pink was one of the first travelers actually made. That's why she's the most powerful.
Wow. No reason. No portfolio whatsoever.
She's been through a lot of worlds. She's even been a goddess in like half a dozen.
Huh.
That's why she was complaining about her powers, because normally she can see like timelines and see every little thing and how it can affect the future. And she can see everything of the past. But she can't in this world, so she's frustrated about that because that means she can't easily find out what's going on.
What about me is that I use this pocket watch and I teleport to this dimension where it's just a like very long hallway full of portals, and each portal has color like that represents what's uh, basically in this timeline. For example, in this timeline, when I came here, the portal was green and black, like it was base green and black swirls.
Interesting.
But yeah, and I, I don't know. It's strange how I didn't know about them.
Yeah, Pink's portals tend to be pink and white to represent her powers being in effect. Normally the machine takes care of it, honestly. She was too lazy to keep activating it, so she automated the process.
How?
Well, basically, she went through a couple worlds, learned how to engineer things, just in general, got a bunch of degrees about building stuff, and then made her own pocket dimension, made a machine that could activate portals, and then infused it with her magic. Or rather, a slight drop of her magic. If it was too much magic, the machine would simply explode.
Oh.
Yep.
So with the blood or like a sense of traveler, things can possess magic features.
It was a drop of her blood, I think. She pricked herself with a needle.
Does it work to travel? I don't know what is going to happen in the timeline. Like I don't know what will happen in the future if I haven't been in this timeline. So
Inexperience.
Yeah. Okay, at this point I'm starting to accept that I'm inexperienced. However, I just wanted to really, I wasn't accepting it at first. Okay, let's say that. I forgot the word.
You were in denial about it.
Yeah, I was denying it out. Yeah. Okay.
We don't even normally look like this. This is only our forms in this world.
How do you look normally?
Well, I don't honestly remember what I used to look like. Normally, I just take on a form close to Pink's. Rosa normally looks like, basically a 12-year-old wearing heavy armor with a giant-ass sword with a crown on her head. And Marilyn normally has white hair, pale skin, white eyes, I think, with, like, red pupils of, like, fire. And she normally wears, like, red dresses and stuff. Oh, and she has wings.
What?
She has wings. They're, like, some sort of
wings.
flying insect's wings, I think. Pink normally has wings as well, but not in this world. Can you change the whole, like, streak and orange eyes?
Orange eyes, that's the problem because I can't change color of my eyes. I mean, no matter what, like if I wear lenses or whatever, it won't help. But with the streak of my hair, it can't be fully like cleared from the purple tint, so like I can change color. But
Oh, that's normally
it can
purple?
be just like it's normally purple. I have like
Ay.
orange hair and purple streak, if I remember correctly.
Oh, dear
Like-
lord, that's hideous.
Well,
Orange and
I kinda
purple
like
don't
that,
go
like,
well
form
together.
of me.
They're not even that close on the color wheel.
Oh.
Better combination would have been yellow and purple, since they're colors that complement each other.
guess.
You got a bit too much red in ya. Almost made the perfect color combination.
I think so, but like my clothing, it's like I have what,
Terrible
coat,
fashion sense.
it's not terrible, okay. For
Dude,
disguises,
you're
I
wearing
just put whatever
you're wearing standard ass jeans, a weird t-shirt, and seriously, you're the type of dude who wears something with long sleeves and haphazardly like rolls the sleeves up to try and look cool.
It's for the atmosphere of this post-apocalyptic world, okay? I'm telling you, I put disguises specifically for the world, like so that it will, like, you know, fit in the atmosphere of
That's a really stupid disguise.
Frick you. I like them. My true form actually is pretty cool, like yeah.
Let me guess, you wear a wizard robe?
No, that's stupid. No. I like coats, like that one, but not with broad like sleeves and such.
So yeah, wizard robe. Interesting.
It's not wizard robe. Whatever. It's a coat. Like yeah.
Wizard robe.
It's not a wizard robe.
Yes, it is. Wizard robe. Robe. God, that's a bit of a tongue twister.
Whatever.
This is boring. This world's a lot more boring than our last world.
Well, everyone is more serious now because, well, again, we have
The whole corruption thing and the Darius Lock dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty boring. Substand villain.
What is not boring for you?
War.
Blood, shed,
War's not boring. War adds drama. It tests relationships.
In last time I've been, there was a purge. There was not even a war.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It sounds fun, but it was very dangerous. I had to escape urgently.
I like dangerous things.
Oh my god. Then I suppose you would like this timeline, but I don't remember. Like, I can't access it now as much as you can access different dimensions. So, yep.
I mean, I could probably go back to the like purge event you're talking about, but Pink has the whole moral code, and she gets pretty pissed off, like unholy levels of pissed off if someone messes with it.
And what she can do with the voices in her head.
Normally we're just like whispers to her. We can be annoying. Some of the younger ones like going E all the time for whatever reason.
Okay.
Voices like Marilyn like just calling out for blood.
But I mean, if she pisses off, what is she going to do with you? I mean, like, there's not much you can do with the voices, right? You can like suppress them or something.
Well, if she lets one of us take control, then she can access the little mind space where we're all at, and then she can do stuff to us.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Marilyn normally avoids that by being the one who takes control. But, unfortunately for Pink, Marilyn has her uses. So even if Marilyn killed one of her family members in the world, she still has to deal with her.
Oh, okay.
You're quite innocent for a traveler, honestly.
Yeah, I think a little bit.
Travelers
Probably.
are normally a bit more unhinged.
I'm just trying to live my life, okay? I'm just trying to investigate this world. Not investigate, discover, what's the most appropriate word? Well, yeah, discover. Let's say that.
Anyway.
Explore. Yeah, that's the word.
Anyway. Afterward.
Anyway.
Any more questions or?
Well, you don't seem to want to talk much about your personalities, so I think I don't have.
Well, you
any
can
more
obviously
questions.
see my personality.
I see. Yeah.
I'm legit talking to you right now. If you couldn't figure out what my personality was, I'd be a bit concerned for you.
Nah. I can't see what you are. What, like, not fully, but yeah.
It's going to be funny to see how you interact with Marilyn, though.
I think it would be really, really fun. Not
Oh,
in a good way, though.
fun! Pink has a flint and steel.
Don't give Marilyn that.
Nah, she'll
Flint
probably
steel.
figure it out on her own. She likes arson.
Oh my god. Yeah, most definitely. So there's like, up until you or we don't deal with the danger to this like universe, we can't leave like at all. There's no way of leaving.
Well, more accurately, you can't leave. Pink can leave anytime she wants.
But she told me she can't. Okay.
She can't because of her moral code. That's the difference. We don't have one. Pink does. She feels morally obligated to help the people of this sad world out. While we don't give a shit. Why would we? Many of us were literally gods in our world. Why would we care about a sad little world facing an infection? Anyway, we done here? Because you don't really seem to have any entertaining questions for me anymore. They're sort of repeats.
I don't know what's entertaining for you, but yeah, I guess, yeah.
Fun! Wonderful, then that means you can be on your way. Up you pop.
Don't you go? Okay, and I guess.
If you want to,
Bye.
yeah, if you want to talk to Ping again, just do what you did this time. With the whole letter.
Send her a message. Okay, yeah.
Plus, she knows where
Okay.
to find you now, so.
Oh, yeah, that will help, definitely.
Yep. See ya.
Okay, see you next time, I guess. Bye.
Bye-bye.